To show the basics of how the Curve Deformer works, I'm going to do a little bit of distortion on one of the hands. Now, when it comes to the final animation, we're not going to use the hand. I just want to use it at this point just to show you how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my transform tool, and I'll click on one of the hands here, and this is the left hand 01. And I want to come up and click on my rigging tool. Now again, it's important to note that I'm using Harmony Premium, and the Curve Deformer is not in Harmony Essentials or Advanced. That being said, the rigging tool is set up in automatic mode, so I can use either a bone deformer or a curve deformer at this point. Now, when we are rigging the bounty or the werefoot, we are using the bone deformer, and we would click for each section we'd want to create an articulator. In contrast, while we're in the automatic mode, to get a curve deformer, I'm going to click and drag. So click right at the wrist, and I'm going to drag straight out. And then I'll click right about at the end of the hand here and drag inward. Now, if you're familiar with any type of vector program like Adobe Illustrator or anything like that, you may be used to using Bezier curves. And that's what the Curve Deformer is. So once I've actually got these lines set up, I'm going to go down here and go to my transform tool. And just so we can pay attention only to the hand here, I'm going to go ahead and solo the hand layer. And we'll zoom in a little bit. So this is how the Curve Deformer works. I can click on each one of these direction handles, and I can start manipulating the hand. So this is just a single drawing, and I can not only manipulate this, but I can of course animate this over time. Now if you note, we're getting a little bit of extra distortion here at the thumb, so I can come over here on the other end and start to straighten this out a bit until everything looks smooth. And if you look down here in our timeline, we see that it is the deformation for the left hand 01, and this is grouped. So what I might do is just simply type in CD for Curve Deformer. And we have that all set. Now, when we're working on the bartender in this title, I'm going to keep my Curve Deformer mode set to automatic. So the only thing I'll have to do is simply click and drag.